So I'll be showing you guys how to play Tychus on Brutal Plus difficulty. I've done all the way up to +6 fairly consistently. As you can see, I don't even have my mastery maxed yet. But you want to be using the 3rd prestige and not these ones, because this one gives you the most value. And combined with the Odin cooldown, you can basically be spamming this. And the disadvantage is not really disadvantage because the advantage far outweighs that. So I like to get the attack speed. I mean, obviously you'll have all of these, but if you don't have your masteries maxed, you want to be using attack speed, and then the improvement for your outlaws, and then the Odin cooldown, which I think is the best one out of all of these. And I also have the build order timestamps. So if you don't want to watch the whole gameplay sequence, you can just look at the timestamps instead. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so we're out here on Brutal Plus difficulty. So basically, you just want to queue up SCVs as soon as possible. Always have an SCV queued up, because you never want to delay your SCV movements, your SCV production line. You just want to be building SCVs all the time. You should always have one queued up, doesn't matter what you're doing, so you never lose the efficiency. And then you want to be building the Gunslinger's hideout, because you want to go for Sirius first. So we have a Kerrigan as our teammates. All units are permanently cloaked. Okay, this might be a little bit annoying because I don't have stealth detection and I'm forced to build engineering bay first. So normally you don't need to build engineering bay, because I'm doing it now because I want to build an auto turret to protect myself. But normally you just want to skip the engineering bay and go for the second base, the second command center. But because this is the case, I need to protect myself with this, so I get the stealth detection. Okay. Yeah, so you just want to have one refinery up after you've built your gunslinger's hideout, because if you have 2 refineries, it's kind of greedy. You don't need that much gas. And you're gonna run a deficit on minerals. So the first hero you want to get is Sirius, because he's just really good at defending in these tougher difficulties. Lift this up. Okay, got that defended. Actually, I didn't even have to build this because Sirius's turrets also reveal stealth. But I didn't think the enemy was going to come so late. But it's fine. So now, after this, you want to build your second... we'll just get a stealth detection for our fixers. So after this, you want to get Rattlesnake. Because that's going to be your primary healer. You're not going for the lieutenant, because because you don't really need that much healing. You rather have the damage and the utility. as well. So we're gonna rally on Tychus. Watch out for these orbital strikes. Okay. Then you want to build one of these medevac platforms just for the movements utility. So you want to build okay, so I'm just saving up my minerals because I want to get the so the first upgrade you want to get is first you want to build your muscle armory, but the very first hero upgrade you want to get is for your Rattlesnake, the one that boosts his healing. And that lets you push your first main objective. Ooh. Enemies coming. Looks like our friend doesn't defend at all here, so it's kind of not sure what he's doing. I think that's all of them. So you wanna, yeah. So first upgrade you want to get is this one. The one that improves his revitalizer by 100%, and that's basically all the healing you'll need in any difficulty, just because you'll have so much DPS to compensate for that. So just bring 3 over here. Okay. It's kind of okay. My Odin's about to be up. That's good. Now you wanna, the second one you wanna get is this one for Sirius, the Thunderbolt missiles. This basically lets him instantly kill any air units, and there's nothing they can do about that because it's like a nuke basically. It just instantly kills them. Yeah, you see right there. Just want to attack move there. Okay. Let's get my. Oh, almost died there. Okay. Yeah, and you don't have to use hotkeys. I just like to use them because I'm used to it, but it's just against AI. So as long as you know what to build, the order to build, you don't really need hotkeys. Yeah, so keep up your production. Make sure you keep up your upgrade engineering bay. Keep it running at all times because you have 5 levels to go through. So you want to be efficient and get them ASAP. Okay. Okay. So just build a second one. And then you want to get, I want to get Vega as my next just deploy the Odin. So I get my Vega. Just for the control, just so I can control their units, which is pretty important. And also because I get the detection, which I desperately need right now. It's really hard to play without the detection. So you want to give Vega the one where whenever he controls a unit, it brings them back to full health, so you get the maximum usage out of them. And then the fourth upgrade you want to do is basically you just want to go for the ultimate abilities now. So the first ultimate ability you want to go for is Tychus. You want to get his because that basically because I plan to go for Nux as my last operator because of his ultimate ability. So because of that, I have 2 fixers on my team, and fixers don't do as much DPS. So I need to get Tychus' ultimate gear to double, because Tychus is basically half the team's DPS. So if I get the ultimate gear, it basically doubles my DPS, or triples it or whatever. So I want to get this. Okay. So I'm just waiting a little bit for the... I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah, so after this, you want to go for Nux's ultimate ability. Because if you read his ability, it actually is really strong. One of the most OP ultimate gears. Grants Nux the ability to reduce the charge up time and cooldowns of the primary skills of all nearby outlaws. So that's really strong because it reduces. You see all these active cooldowns, it gets reduced because of his ultimate gear. So it's actually insane how strong he is. So one thing I'll say is, depends on the objective, I will trade Vega for Crooked Sam. But this objective, I don't think you need to. The reason I don't get Crooked Sam, I know he does a lot of DPS, but the reason why I don't get him is because he doesn't have that much health, and it's really hard to control him, to micro him, and often the objectives, like, you don't really have a target to throw your bomb on, so it's kind of a waste most of the times. And with your 2 fixers, you have a lot more utility to work with. So get our last upgrade. So yeah, just get all these. See, I can just control them. Now this door is mine. So yeah, as you can see, as long as you do everything on time, it's really easy. See, and now it's a easy win. Okay, I hope that was useful to you guys.